If you're here because you have a bad habit that's taking over your life, you're in the right place.
Hello, hello, welcome to my video. Hello, hello.
I'm going to give you some scientifically proven ways to break a habit, and it all comes from this book, The Power of Habit by Charles Duhigg. Now, the first step to breaking a bad habit is understanding how habits work. This is the habit loop. Any and every habit follows this simple pattern. First, there's a cue, something that triggers your habit. It can be a time, place, emotion, person, or preceding event. And after the cue comes the routine, aka your habit. Finally, there's the reward. Whether you know it or not, there's something you're getting out of every habit you have. Otherwise, you wouldn't be doing it. When thinking about habits, most people just focus on the routine. But the key to understanding habit transformation is understanding the habit loop in its entirety. Now let's talk about a habit that I'm pretty sure everybody watching this video has: checking your phone. When your phone dings, that's a cue. Checking your phone is the routine, and the reward is that shot of dopamine. However, a habit isn't really a habit until you start really craving that reward, which is why people will start checking their phone even if the ding hasn't happened yet. Have you ever gone back into an old habit just like that? That's because habits are never really gone. They're literally encoded into the structures of our brain. Remember, a habit isn't a habit until you're neurologically craving that reward, which is why if your phone does ding, it is so hard not to check it. Instead of trying to get rid of a habit, try to change a habit. And this brings us to the golden rule of habit change. Do not touch the cue and the reward. Only change the routine. It's easier to change a habit if you keep the cue and the reward the same. Why? Because as we've established, you can never truly get rid of a habit. Let me give you an example. Smoking. Let's say that when you feel anxious, that's your cue. You light up a cigarette. That's your routine. And your reward is that you feel less anxious. Now, if you're trying to change that bad habit, don't change the cue and do not change the reward. Only change the routine. So, when you feel anxious, maybe you can meditate instead of smoking, and your reward is still the same. You feel less anxious, and that'll give you the highest odds of success. The golden rule of habit change lets you knock out 2 birds with 1 stone. Let's say you want to build a good habit while simultaneously getting rid of a bad habit. The golden rule of habit change lets you do that. Remember, you have to keep the cue and the reward the same. Okie dokie, that's it. Your number 1 takeaway should be the golden rule of habit change. If you're trying to break a bad habit, stop that mess. Instead, change your bad habit into a good one. If you like this content, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Additionally, chances are that if you like this video, you'll like some of my other videos as well. Check out my scientifically proven series. The playlist should be somewhere on this screen, so all you have to do is click it. Bye! See you next time!